Yeah, just one. Mete's out, and Del Zotto's in.
And your starting goaltender?
Gus is going to go.
No Brady.
No Brady, no.
How would you assess Mete and Zaitsev as a pair in their first two games?
Night one, I thought they were okay. Obviously, night three wasn't great, -3. I don't know how much of that is on them either. I mean, the face-off goal is not them. Kind of jumped in the rush, got beat up the ice on the third one. So it's it's tough to judge in a small sample size, but enough that we didn't love it last night to try a different group tonight.
What would you like to see out of Del Zotto tonight? And do you have an idea, like, will he go with Zaitsev, or are you going to mix up those bottom four? Or?
No, he's going to play with Zaitsev. I thought Holden and Brown were real good, certainly on the 5-on-3 kill. I think they're big, they're strong. They've got to prove that they can move the puck. And I need Del Zotto to move puck for us, get in the rush. I've seen him the ability to do so, as well as defend real hard. At the end of the day, as a defenseman, you want to be a plus player. And we need that. We also need puck movement. So we'll continue to, there's moving pieces here, and we'll continue to change partners and personnel, as we see fit.
As far as Brady goes, DJ, just have you given it, like, I think you gave him a pretty good skate yesterday. Did you give him a good skate this morning too? And it's just about, Thursday now and getting him ready for that?
Yeah. I think I was fortunate enough to be in Toronto when Willie Nylander came back, and I've said this, and we put him right in because we needed him, at the time. So we thought, I think he only got 7 goals in the next, 65 games or whatever it was. So we want Brady at his best, and my job is to put him in the best spot. I mean, do I want him in the lineup tonight? Yes, I do. But like I've said before, if he's in the lineup, physically he's probably ready to play 12 to 14 minutes. And likelihood is I would play him more than that. To give him the best success, Brady signed a 7-year contract here and could be here hopefully longer than that. So to hurry him in for one game when I know that he's going to be the guy here for 7 years that's going to lead us up front doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I kind of got the sense yesterday, just when you were talking about it in Toronto, that in some way, shape, or form, you're trying to talk yourself out of it too, like because you want to use them.
Well, you want to win games. I mean, one game today could cost you 10 games tomorrow, and we need to make sure. That's why you have exhibition. That's why you have training camp, so that guys get used to all this stuff. So, to just bypass all that and say that, oh, he's ready, is not putting him in the best spot, and do I think he could help our team today? Yes, I do. But in saying that, we want, when he comes back, you get 2 days of practice, get his line, get his touches, get the other lines more comfortable. I think that's just more conducive for success for us.
And just, and maybe because we haven't seen him, has Nick Holden been a bit of a revelation for you? Or?
You know what? He came as advertised. Pete DeBoer, who I know really well from back home, told me when we got him, you're going to really like this guy. He's smart, great teammate. He's got 4 young kids. He's energetic around the rink. He doesn't, it's not like he's 34 and he's an old grumpy guy. He's really smart, knows the game. And I keep saying it's Ron Haynes. He's very similar. They just know how to play, and they don't take themselves and put themselves in real bad spots. They have good sticks. They just know how to not play safe hockey, but just know how to play in the NHL. They've learned to play in the league.
What do you expect from Dallas tonight, the coach? Sorry.
Well, they're a year removed from the Stanley Cup. They have as deadly of offensive power in that top line as anyone. They have some legitimate defensemen on the back end. They're big, they're strong. Pavelski, they're built to try and win right now. It's a good test for us, and a young team that back-to-back 3 games in 4 nights, both teams with travel. This is a good game for us to see. This is going to be the NHL. You have to think your way through it a little bit sometimes when you're tired. their advantage would be that some of the older guys that are going to think their way through the game, and our advantage is we're going to be younger, and we're hoping we have real good legs.
I don't know if there was an ad, DJ. Honestly, 10 and a half of them since 2021. Is it kind of nice just to not play a Canadian team?
You know what? It started like it would be stagnant, I guess, last year, and I really did enjoy it by the end. You know, the rivalries kind of reminded me of junior hockey. You know, Windsor Spitfires, London Knights playing, 8-10 times. It seems boring, and then until you get into that 8th, 9th game, and you really are getting competitive, and there's rivalries there. But it is exciting. I mean, it's the NHL. You want to play all the best players. Timmy Stutzel is going to get an opportunity here in a week or so, or whatever it is, 2 weeks, to go on the road and see all these cities and see what it's like to have the fans. I mean, our guys last night, a few maybe were a little starstruck with just going into a road building. It's a big difference, and I think we'll have some success here at home this year because I think our young guys are real comfortable here. It's just we're going to have to learn to be comfortable on the road.